The Amazing Spider-Man will not be seen tonight so that we may bring you this special presentation. Okay. Dawdling long enough on this. Oh, let's see. Let's go ahead and see if anybody else shows up. Put the usual invites out. But it is Christmas, so it's like there is an element of you're only here if you have no life. But, yeah. But overall, I've had worse Christmases, so I'm not going to complain. I got paid early this morning, so that helps a lot. So it means erase an overdraft. Have a little bit of fun around the side there. I got another one off my little wish list of got the core chassis and battery pack for one of the Galaxy's Edge lightsabers coming now. So now I can start building towards that. Just get a kyber crystal and the frame and stuff and a blade. It's gonna be an incremental thing over the time. And also another Batmobile thing hit, but at least this time hit it while there was money. So no longer panicking. Or at least not panic in this case. And Steph's got a nice cost of living increase. That's going to be nice. And come July, I'll be able to put in for my Social Security and start actually being able to catch up on stuff. As long as some pinhead in a front office somewhere didn't decide, nope, you're out now. It's like, you can just wait for 2 months. That's the thing. I think we're getting more convinced. The light at the end of the tunnel is not an oncoming train. There really is an opening there. It's going to take a while to get to it. Yeah. But hopefully something show up and maybe discuss my Kermit the Frog video I did earlier as a I sent a link to Rosetta. I can't use a computer. I can't use X. Okay. Apparently you're playing hardball with her, but hold on. Get landed here. Go for that kind of flume ride thing over here. Sure, they got some goodies in here. There we go. Check down to the lower level. Hmm. Okay. Now let's hunker down somewhere here while I try and figure out Rosetta's problem here. Okay. There. Email her the link. This could take a little bit. Let's see, let's get out of this for a little bit here. We're trying to figure out how to get Rosetta in the chat. I do have a lot of email here. Okay. What? Stop it. Okay. See if that does it. Meanwhile, while I'm looking at my email, clear out some of this crap. Two. Skip up a lot of this here. Update on my lightsaber. And they're preparing the package. That could be useful. Well, something Pinterest about, throw a lot of little helpful writing tips into the nifty link. Okay. Take care of that. just a Christmas thing from Squadron Hobby. Okay, and there's a lightsaber chassis, something with the cord thing, also Kyber's on the batteries. And you mount the blade into that one. Estimated delivery between the 30th and January 5th. And that's only coming from Rancho Cucamonga, so I think it's. For the next round of Batmobile parts, let's see if we can get a hint on that. Get out of that. No, get out of that. Hey, my mouse starts spazzing out on me here. Yeah. There, that. Yeah, it's a little. Okay, and we're getting to the next batch of stuff here, which is more of the interior, it looks like. Yeah. Steering wheel, dashboard, a whole bunch of stuff. And of course the game crashed on me. Okay. Just a limited name on the screen. So. And that'll be at the same time, between the 30th and the 7th, actually, on this one. That's me building out the interior more. Of course, I'm not going to rerun Rerun Credit because nobody's here. But let's go ahead. And let's get that back up here. And the one thing lately with the way it's crashing, it's completely going out. So we don't have to argue the thing about it. It's still running. Now it goes down, it's down. So I can start it right back up almost immediately. Doesn't help much of them in a squad situation, which is why it's like I'm a little reluctant when it's doing this, to get up in a team any situation. It's like, just start getting good and, well. God bless them. They still keep inviting me, though, because I guess my gameplay, even when I'm there, is still, useful. I have, coming and, been there to to revive, to reviving someone and or take out people. So one kind of quoted, Benjamin Netanyahu when he's at the UN. So in Bethlehem, the birthplace of Jesus was under Israeli control. 80% of its residents were Christian. Since the Palestinian Authority took control, that number has dwindled under 20%. These are the people you want to give a state to? Oh. In El Salvador, since they cleaned the place up, it's having a big old Christmas parade down the center of town. Okay, I think we're getting back in there now. What's this? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, Raquel's on our hang out. Okay. I'll just keep going, see if anybody shows up. Okay. I think sometime in the next few days, once I figure out where we stand financially, I might go and get back on the paid plan. In here. I already did the shop earlier. The whatever that was it. Yeah, the lodge. Okay. Well, it's go ahead and poke up here. Get a few hypercharge XP. All right. You haven't responded to the check your email thing, so maybe you should check it. Yeah. There we go. 1,000. Puzzle game here. I'm waiting for things to happen. Really, Harry Potter theme is playing here, so I better back out of this. Right. Leave the lodge. Get back over here. Let's try to get back into the action here. Oh, Okay. Let that run for a while. Let's see. Gambling brings many strange people together. Okay. Whoa, shit. Bitch. Get back to the lobby here. The way it's back in the lobby, I'm reasonably sure it's not going to crash on me. Something about the last up, just changing the game, just does not like. I might have to put up with it until I get a better system. All right. However, I'm still, racking up points, so advancing. There are no quests right now to worry about. Okay. Put that aside for a bit. Nope, I could have made that one. Okay. Well, what do you know? Oh, you son of a bitch, come on. Here we go. Okay. You'd remember to clip that later because little something. Hold on, just put that there. I think there. Because the Lauren is kind of teamed up with thing they're giving out like 80,000 V-Bucks. And send in your clips of you driving a DeLorean. Oh, shit. All right. That happens when I'm not doing anything. At least I got that in. Go ahead. I mean, I may just call after that at this point. This is ridiculous. But yeah, here we go. But I got that scene. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Take a short break here, I think. I'm going to see about downloading it. Oh, get out of that. Now that I have a clip of getting the thing and driving it and breaking the time barrier, I'm going to go and get that, send it off, see if I can get myself some V-Bucks. I might fire this back up later, though. So, not that anybody cares. No one's watching. I'll talk to you later.